Scene script. Have you ever wondered why your plant isn't growing as expected? Perhaps your plant is yearning for a bigger home, a new pot. Let's find out how. Think of it like this. If you were to live in a cramped apartment with no room to stretch, you'd feel stifled, wouldn't you? Plants feel the same way. When roots start peeking out of the drainage hole, it's a surefire sign that your plant is outgrowing its container. If you notice slow growth or water sitting on the surface, these are further indications that a change is in order. Choosing the right pot is equally important. Just like how a goldfish grows to the size of its bowl, a plant grows to the size of its pot. The right pot size and type can help your plant thrive and reach its full potential. Recognizing these signs early can make a huge difference in your plant's health and growth trajectory. Now, let's move on to the transplanting process itself. Transplanting can sound daunting, but with some care and the right steps, it's easier than you might think. Let's kick things off with selecting the right soil. A good rule of thumb is choosing a soil that's well-draining and nutrient-rich. Next, we gently remove the plant from its current home. Be careful not to tug or pull, as we want to minimize root damage. Once out, it's time to examine those roots. If you notice any that are dead or overly long, give them a little trim. This helps the plant focus its energy on new growth. Then comes the big move. Place your plant in its new pot, making sure to fill in with fresh soil. Remember, it's all about gentle handling. We want our plant friends to feel secure, not squashed. With these steps, you've successfully transplanted your plant, but we're not done yet. Post-transplant care is just as crucial. You've done the hard part, but what comes next? Let's talk about post-transplant care and common mistakes to avoid. First off, watering. Don't drown your plant in enthusiasm. Instead, provide a gentle soak to settle the soil around the roots. Now, positioning. Keep the plant in a low-light area initially to let it acclimate gently. Gradually introduce it to its permanent location. Speaking of acclimatization, be patient. Plants need time to adjust to their new pots and soil, so don't fret if you don't see immediate growth. Now, on to common mistakes. Overwatering is a classic blunder. Remember, more water doesn't mean more love. Also, avoid the temptation to fertilize right away. Your plant needs time to recover from the shock of transplanting before it's ready for nutrients. Proper care after transplanting ensures your plant thrives in its new home. Remember, regular repotting is essential for your plant's health and vigor. Happy gardening!